It goes without saying that most of the rabble of our Commonwealth, there are some exceptions, deny that they played a role in the AIDS attack, deny torturing me with intent to absolutely brutalize and lead to multiple disability, while secretly laughing that all of that is true. And they failed to destroy all the evidence. Interestingly enough, I can prove it. That doesn't mean that the system of justice works. The police ignore it. The administration of schools and civics ignore it. Other deaf people ignore it. People who've known me all my life ignore it. Um, Police, courts, judges, politicians, they all ignore it. But that doesn't change the fact that I can prove it. What the lead players in the situation, which are Reagan, Evan Nauer, Peter Gabriel, Robert Fripp, John Schulman, Nelson Harrison, and the people who back them up, like Obama and Slick Willie and Roger Waters. What they argue is that they molded the situation into a projection booth into which they can distort by imposing an idea on cleverly subterfuged facets of what happened. They call it reading between the lines when what it really is scribbling between the lines, scribbling what they want between the lines. I'll give you an example. Wademaker is proven, working with some mysterious, apparently Jewish person named Jill. Now remember that the captains of the teams were all designated. You had Ronnie, Casper, like Casper Weinberger, Jimmy C. So Jill is in there. Okay, she's an MK Ultra person who, working with Wademaker, burns the neuroplasia into the queer bait. It's what they called me. They refused to stop. Okay, and the Black Panthers are going woo, woo, slapping five at the barbershop because they got the traumatized little deaf kid neuroplasia. This is what they set up. And then the dirty Jewess rubs her vagina on his tongue night after night for hours, for months, for years, and never makes love to him. And he cries when she breaks his heart. And they say all these taunting things. You blew it. Why should you get another chance? You're not man enough. And Robert Fripp comes and castrates him for crying about it. Okay. So they say that the virginity proves rape. Okay, I'll tell you how it proves rape. Steve Hackett squoze a glass and cut a tendon. Nobody visited him in the hospital. That's Jimmy Cray raping somebody. How do we know that? Because the effervescence of penis Fripp caused him to drop his pick. So we know for a fact, by sacred intuition, by Nelson Harrison's magic graffiti, that virginity proves rape. Oh. And all the feminists in Gaza say, hip hip for Nosferatu. And all the sandbaggers in Lebanon say, hip hip for Nosferatu. And all the queers in Seattle say, we're building momentum for Nosferatu. And they say it's all about the money. Over and over and over again. From Evan Nauer to Gretchen Hawkins, the people who poisoned me in the mouth, who deliberately gave me Parkinson's, poisoned me, tortured me, deliberately. And George Galloway is cheering them because there's no alternative to anyone else, right? The people who did it defeated the people who did it. Whoa! Just George Galloway, the mental case. Whoa! The people who did it defeated the people who did it. Whoa!